Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rams will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Memphis Tigers offense will take the field first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Guys, let's talk about Memphis. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. They're working that left side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Tigers are on the move. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Henry. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Using his legs at Spotify. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive, 3rd down. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here we go. They'll try to get it through the air. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
First play of the period will be a second down. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randolph. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can...
Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And he's knocked down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to throw, it's Curry. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Rams in the hurry up. A first down run in the red zone. The spin, still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they... There he goes! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. The short hands, it's Henry.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Gets it out quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Grab behind the line, it's ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Looking to throw. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep plays.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Just enough time for one final play of the half. These corners going to give them some space. Looking for a man. It's Curry. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looks as if he's going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets it.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Colorado State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Finding open areas. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's loose down the left side. Attack. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got a man, it's Randolph. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Flying out to the left. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Rams. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
To the air, it's Daniels. Puts it out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. And he's slipped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for defense. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rams send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, it's Botifer. Turning it on! They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Military stun! Military stun!
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Down!
Finds the tight end. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The short hands, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for second down. Gonna look downfield again. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Rams headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive...
There he goes to the left. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Colorado State. And here they come almost all the way back.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Gets it to the back. Still on his feet at the 35. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. good grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdowns.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Curry. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He wants to throw it. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Off play action. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitz, that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Got a man in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season